Hey guys, we're here in San Antonio introducing Young God's New Era.
What's up, y'all? It's Drigo Felix, founder, CEO of Young God's New Era. We're here today with the artists from YGNE. We're gonna get into some introductions and then we're gonna go ahead and get into a few interview questions.
Curlees, North Carolina.
Zay the Guy from Beaufort, Georgia.
Mo Benji from the Valley, Harlingen.
Okay, Drigo, why did you start YGNE?
I think it started because it actually just started because I just recognized the talent that I was surrounded by with my friends, basically. And then being in San Antonio, there's not really that big of a hip hop culture out here. So the music that we're making and how good it is, I felt like that would be a great thing to push towards San Antonio when it comes to the hip hop culture.
Lige, what drove you to start making music?
I've always been a fan of music. I've always appreciated the artistry of any different type of genre. Necessarily if it was like country or pop or rock or hip hop, R&B. I always like key in on what artists' creativity helped bring that about. So I always want to make music that I like to hear out there because I like to add to, I guess the zeitgeist, but I like to add to the music culture that's out there and add something that I also like myself.
Zay, what does it mean to you to be an artist and create music?
So to me, artistry has always been something that just means to express yourself in the most free way possible. And to me, music is the way that I do that, just to get what I'm feeling or what I'm experiencing. Maybe somebody else out there is feeling it too, and that's just the way that I always wanted to express myself.
Okay, Mo, how did you get into doing music?
Well, I figure with a lot of things, intuition plays a big factor into it. If I did have to place a finger on when I started getting into it, I would say like back in 4th grade. I remember in the morning I used to ride the bus with my friends going to school. And during that time we would go to the back of the bus and we'd just freestyle, and we'd probably saying some dumb stuff, but it was fun. And I found a love for it after that, and going into 5th grade, I started a little group with some friends back in elementary school, and it just progressed from there.
Drigo, I know you were doing music first. Why did you step aside from music and stick to the business?
I think it was just more of me being cognizant of the fact that us just making music wasn't going to get us anywhere. Like, somebody had to make the move to turn this into a business. So it was just like, I saw the talent that we had. I believed in us. I had faith that we could take it far. So I was just like, yo, we can make this happen. And I just decided to step back for a little bit and just create the business and create the brand. And now it's just all about pushing that brand and making sure that everybody knows who we are and what we're about.
Lige, where does the name Kurt Lige come from?
So the Kurt in Kurt Lige comes from my dad, Curtis. He died in like 2010. This is like another way to keep his, memory going through my music. But Lige is like it's pretty much a leader, but it's like in the feudal system, like kings and queens and whatnot. But it's a leader that you're subservient to the fullest extent. And I guess that just shows like how dedicated I am to this and how I just kind of see myself as like, the God it is, just like the top level, you know what I mean?
Zay, who do you enjoy listening to in your spare time?
So that's actually a funny question because they always make fun of me for this, but I love like all different types of music, but I'm a hip hop head, so I definitely love Southern music, so I'm big on Outkast. That's my favorite. Andre 3000, my favorite rapper of all time. But I listen to a lot of other slow stuff. I'm real emotional.
You listen to Taylor Swift.
No, I do.
Cut that.
Mo, who are your biggest influences?
My biggest influence, I would have to say, starting from back then, we go with 50 Cent, Mike Jones, and of course Lil Wayne.
Mike Jones?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I remember times when I was on that same bus, this guy would bring out stereo and he would play this song over and over. He just said, "Who? Mike Jones." I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And sure enough, by 6th grade, I was walking around with a big old CD player stuffed in my pocket with that CD on repeat for about 6 months straight, like crazy. And then like 50 Cent, I remember just being in my room, just jamming like Get Rich or Die Trying, Massacre. Like I had to be careful with my CDs because my mom, she didn't really like that, but but that shit, I mean, it was cool. And so, I mean, they just make fun, positive music, and like it's good vibes. So I feel like that's what I want to put out, and that's what I really look up to.
So gods, how did you guys meet and how did YGNE form?
Well,
It's a crazy question.
me and Lige met back in 2011 over at UTSA. After that year, I went back home, and
Like during that following year, I met up with Drigo through a common friend that we had, and we went into business together. But we also started making music, and that's kind of how we started up with our music part. And
I ended up meeting Drigo after I just got out the army and everything, and I just wanted to make music. I just wanted to do something else. I wanted to be free, so man, I ended up connecting with him. He introduced me to everybody.
I think from there, everything just basically became organic. Like, we all knew we wanted to make music, and we never really wanted to work for nobody. So we all decided to just make this music our passion and our, like, what we really wanted to do with our life. So we just decided to turn it into a business. So then we sat down and came up with Young Guys New Era.
Pursue the dream.
oh yeah,
That's what it is.
guys never falter.
Never.
What separates YGNE from other artists?
I think I'm gonna start this small. Honestly, I think it's just our vibe, the way we are. Like, wherever we go, we basically take over. Our vibe take over. Like, everybody wants to know who we are and why we are the way we are. So it's just our name speaks for itself. Like, we walk in, we know we. I mean,
He was doing
walking and they know what
And
it
to be
is.
honest, I mean, I don't really know anybody else that sounds like any one of us individually. Even this dude right here, I don't know nobody that sounds like us. So we all have different lanes, but we also have different.
Young guys.
Yeah, exactly.
New era.
Yeah, we're trying to bring in a new era to this music, to this Texas thing, man.
just
It's all about positive energy.
everything is positive vibes all the time. Like, we just try to bring the energy, uplift everybody, show everybody that you ain't got to be down in dumps all the time. No matter what you're going through, everything's gonna be good. Just bring the energy, be happy, smile.
That's bars.
Shit's
That's bars. That's bars.
So what is Coast to Coast and what is it about?
So Coast to Coast is basically just a platform created by a panel of DJs that allows up and coming artists from across the United States to come up and perform and showcase their talents for either up and coming artists or just
I mean,
an audience.
I think because it's really just like a way for exposure. They're giving a lot of exposure to newer artists, and we're all about that. And we want to represent San Antonio well there, and we just want to preach this message of positivity and get it out to as many people as we can. This is a good way for us to do that.
It's a stepping stone too, to be honest. Like, this is like a way for us to go to the next level a lot faster than we normally would. Like, if you go into this contest, even if you rank high enough, or if you win, that's gonna look a lot better for you than if you just started building up your fan base from that point. You're automatically gonna have like a step ahead of the competition.
And also, I feel like it was a very good networking opportunity for us to network with artists across the nation as well. So, like I said before, it's just a big platform for up and coming artists to network and showcase what they can bring to the table.
And win 50 racks.
Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so we're calling our community, our family, our friends to help us represent San Antonio and Texas out at Coast to Coast Live, and we'd appreciate any and all support from everyone.
Yes, and all links to donate will be found below to our Cash App and our GoFundMe account. So go ahead and click that link below.
Young guys!
Young guys.
Appreciate it.